And here we go. Good morning, everybody. I am coming to you live from Sheridan, Wyoming. Woot, woot. This is fun. We are having a blast here. Oh, I see Wendy Sue is in, and Linda, and April, and Barb. Did you? And Dina. Wendy Sue's going someplace. She's in her vehicle. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna go. We are having a lot of fun here. We haven't gotten a tremendous amount of work done, but that starts today. So we went up to the mountains yesterday, had a wonderful time there, and went out to lunch. So that was really fun. And there's some shenanigans going on. We may have had some margaritas. And we celebrated Dina's birthday on Monday. So it's been really fun, really fun. I'm going to head over to Facebook and pull up my questions here so I know what I'm talking to you about this morning. And there's an hour difference here, and I'm very time zone challenged. So yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get in the shower, right? Okay, here comes all my people. Now, here's the deal. I cannot monitor Facebook and Zoom. So right now I'm going to be on Facebook. I can monitor your Facebook. Can you? Okay, Barb's going to monitor my Facebook because, yeah, I can't do all that. It's just not reasonable. So our first question this morning comes from Sue Dieter. And Sue says, I am waiting for my pre-order that I placed last week. Stampin' Up! Still has not mailed it out a week later. This is not my first order since the shutdowns, and it has never taken so long before. I am wondering what will happen once June 3rd comes around and the volume of orders will quadruple since the whole catalog will be available. So that's a really good question, Sue. Now, we have to remember that Stampin' Up! Is not operating at 100%. They have split up their distribution employees into 2 different shifts, which is not normal. So, okay, good. Barb, I was just going to say, I'm sure that's going to change. So in the weekly updates that came out yesterday, is today Tuesday? Yeah, that came out this morning. They are going to be going back to 100% on June 1st. So hopefully they can get caught up on any orders that are still waiting, and we will be good to go when that new catalog goes live. But it definitely is a concern, right? I know doing online classes and stuff like that, I need certain products by certain dates. And so I have been expediting my orders, which isn't unusual. But it's been a problem for a lot of people. And again, I'm just grateful that we're open and we can still get product because, you know, a lot of places, like, was it New Zealand that completely shut down the distribution center? Nothing was shipping. So that's going to change June 1st. Hopefully they can get caught up. That's a great question because it is a big concern. Danny asked, she said, I need help understanding how the DBWS works. Do I need to have it fit customers to order under my name? I don't know what that means.
She wants to know if she has to have a DBWS for customers to order for her, I think is what she's saying.
No, you don't have to have a DBWS. And let me see, I'm going to share my screen with you. I have to go back to Zoom now, so be patient. I'm going to share my screen with you so that I can hopefully show you where your demonstrator link is. Where's that demonstrator link?
You know, I think you just have to go to the store and search for her. I don't know. Is there a link?
There.
Someone who doesn't have a DBWS to order directly from the website?
You know what? There isn't.
You have to pick your demonstrator, and you have to make sure they're accepted into the demonstrator directory.
Okay.
You have to go to the store and search for her.
Okay, but there's a different way.
Oh.
And no, you already know this. Okay, so here we go. I am on the demonstrator website. And what did you guys just say?
But you have to go, the customer would have to go to the online store and then find her as a demonstrator.
Oh,
is what I thought.
And
make sure
that was it.
She's operating.
Okay, so when you sorry you guys. I have not been drinking.
Too much help.
I just want to be perfectly clear. There's a lot of things going on in here.
Not today, anyway.
Yeah, so you
Not
want to
yet,
click
anyway.
on your name right here. And then if you go down to referral policy agreement, you're going to click there. Now there's 2 agreements that you need to agree to, and I've already done it. So yours is going to say, I agree. So you're going to click on that. You're going to click on that. Now you're going to be in the demonstrator locator when somebody goes to look for you. So they can find you. Now, the other thing is right here. This is our demonstrator team page, okay? And to find that, I need to move my screen a little bit because things are getting in the way. To find that each time, when I want to go to our team page, I type in a stamp above creative group, okay? Boom. It comes right in. And you're going to click on that and go to this page. So here's our page. You can scroll through all the stuff. You can see all the birthdays. You can see the challenges that have been posted. The weekly updates video is here. This is how you get to our team page. You just type it in this little blank up here. Now, if you go down here to files, I'm pretty sure there's a document in here that shows you how to make a link to go that you can email to customers so that they can order directly through you without a DBWS. And my computer is really having a hard time loading this because we've got a lot of internet things going on here. But I'm going to show you, I have this in my blog links, and it's something I just keep in an email that I can go and copy and paste all the time. These are all the things that people ask me for constantly, and it makes it easy so I don't have to go all the different places. Here it is right here. This is my online store. Okay, there's a document on our Facebook page in the files that has this in there. You need to copy this. Yeah, this is not a simple little deal. It's not horribly hard, but you need to copy that. Let me move this over. And then you need to paste it into any place, okay? This number right here on the end, that's my demonstrator ID number. My ID number is 80626. You're going to backspace over that and you're gonna put in your number, whatever it may be. That's your demonstrator ID number. That's the number you use to log into the demonstrator website. Once you do that, you're going to then,
I don't think that works if you
Because
don't
the
have a
code at the end was
DBWS.
DBWS demo ID. And
Oh,
DBWS, that won't
that's
work.
right.
hang on.
I don't think.
I don't think it does. You have to have a DBWS.
Okay, that only
so
works
true.
if you have a DBWS. Sorry, you guys. I thought that everybody could make a link like that. Well, try it. Let me
Yeah.
know. Somebody try it and let me
Try it,
know.
but
And if
doesn't
it
have
doesn't
DBWS.
work, then yeah. So anyways, I just showed, sorry. I thought that really worked. And that, you know, this is all, we just trial and error learn. But you have to go to your name on the demonstrator website and pick referral policy agreement and agree to both of those. Then somebody can look you up when they want to put in an order. We'll find out if that other link works, but Barb and Dina are saying they think it only works if you have a DBWS.
That's why you got to be on the locator.
Yeah, that's why you have to agree to that referral policy. Stampin' Up just can't automatically put your name out there because that's kind of sketchy, right? What if you don't want anybody to find you? You need to agree to it for it to happen. Okay, and I can unshare my screen now.
So I think you have just answered. Danny asked 2 questions. Why her kit hasn't shipped yet. You've answered that about the other Sue's question, that backlog in orders. And then she also wanted to know why her customer couldn't find her when she searched. And I'm assuming it's because she's not opted in. So she just opts in and everything should be good.
Yep. Barb just said, I just answered 2 more questions with the things that I've said. She needs to opt into that referral agreement. April is asking, isn't this what a host code is for?
No,
If you,
that's to combine orders under one word.
I know, but if somebody goes in and is going to put, a customer's going to put in an order and they put your host code in without having you, will it automatically attach to you?
It
I
will
think
not.
you
Okay,
have
it will
And
not.
And I am positive because that happened to me. I had a customer order something from me. He put in a host code from another demonstrator. I did not get credit for the order. The other demonstrator did. So maybe that does work.
Oh,
But you probably have to have, you might have to have a DBWS. I don't know. There's so many little
yeah.
technical things in that stuff. I'm not positive.
I think
Thanks, we haven't showered.
I think you have to, be shopping with the correct online store. You have to choose the correct demonstrator,
Yeah.
but I don't know for sure.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we can test that out. Maybe I'll test that out and see what I find out. Like maybe I'll use one of Dina's codes and not log into a demonstrator, and I'll check that out and let you guys know, because that's a really good question too. But doing the locator, the referral policy, that is number one. You need to definitely do that. Okay, next question.
It would say code not valid
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
if you put a code into someone else's store.
Debbie Foster asked, are we going live this morning? Did she find us?
Let me check.
I think she did. Maybe she didn't.
I don't see, but I mean, I can't tell who's watching.
Yeah. So yeah, we're live. She'll find it. Okay. I'm going to tell her we are live right now. Are live right now. Okay, Wendy Sue asks, can you post Haley's entire scrapbook in one place? I have friends who might join, but they think Stampin' Up! Is just for card making. You know what? That's a really good idea, Wendy. And I am going to go put that. Oh, I know this makes I'm sorry, you guys, this makes my camera jiggle when I type. I will go add that to my to-do list when I get home, and I'll take pictures of her scrapbook pages and add them to a album on our team Facebook page. That's a great idea because she did a phenomenal job on those pages. And of course, she's going to be making a ton more, right? Because now the baby's born. Well, we'll see how many she really actually makes.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Now the baby's born.
that can be kind of tricky, right? Okay. Linda Bunce says, wow, is Wyoming capable of handling all three of you at the same time? And it's a little sketchy. And Marcia says, do you have to have a website? I think, Marcia, you're asking, do you have to have a DBWS, which is our store? You do not have to have a store. As long as you go and opt into the demonstrator locator under the referral policy, like I just showed, you can have people do a search for you. Like they'll go to stampinup.com and they will create an account or log into their account if they already have one. And then they're going to do a demonstrator locator and find you to select you as the person they're shopping under. It's kind of a runaround, and that's why it's easier if you're going to be getting online orders to get the DBWS. As a new demonstrator, I think you get that for 2 months. 2 months free on the DBWS when you first join.
Yeah, I believe.
2 months free on the DBWS. So you can have the website for free for 2 months, see how it goes. You can always cancel it if you don't want to pay for it. And then it's $12.95 after that. So that was a really good question. Okay, so what did you just find out? Did you just find out
I tried
something?
to do an order and I put Dina's host code in, and then it all of a sudden popped over to her store. So I'm shopping with her now. When I was in my own store.
That's what I thought would happen.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what Barb just found out. If you have a host code and you give it to somebody, if they're in their Stampin' Up! Account, like they went into www.stampinup.com and they put that host code in, it will automatically go to the demonstrator that host code is assigned to. So that's another way.
I don't know if you have to have a DBWS for that to work, because obviously we both do.
No, because anybody, oh yeah,
I don't know.
but anybody can make a host code and it should attach to them.
I would assume so.
But again, we
Come
both
on.
have DBWSs.
Right.
She's back.
Okay, so
Right now I want to get to back.
if somebody wants to test this out who does not have a DBWS, because we all have DBWSs, so we can't actually do a thorough test on this. If you create a host code, give it to a friend, and you don't have a DBWS, ask them to go in, sign into an account, and then put that in there and see if you pop up. We would love to know the answer to that question. And this is how most of the answers to our questions go, is by trial and error. And we just try it and hope it works. And Barb is now
It's trapped in here. I'm taking it
removing
outside.
the moth from the stamp room. You guys know she had a real problem with bees here, right? It was wasps, hornets, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
so
different.
now there's a moth flying around. Anyways,
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't see any other questions coming up, you guys. Barb is in charge of the weekly update video this week. Thank goodness, because Kelly was last week and totally blew it. But we didn't have much information. Well, did we? No, there wasn't much to tell. Okay, so we'll have that video coming out tomorrow morning on all the weekly updates. And I think that's all the questions we have. I'm looking here to see if I missed anything. Hazel is asking, what is DAOs? And I think you mean DBWS. DBWS is our demonstrator business website. That's a good question. And I'm just going to quickly share my screen again, and I'll show you where to find that. DBWS, Demonstrator Business Website. So when you first go to the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator website, log in, this is the screen that you see, okay? You're gonna go right over here to Business Resources, and then you're gonna click on Manage My DBWS. This is where you would sign up for it. And I always have to do it twice. There's some type of a little software glitch. And now it's gonna load up right here. It's $12.95 a month, but as a new demonstrator, you can get it for 2 months free. And it talks about that right here. It talks about why you would want a DBWS. And this is my demonstrator business website, and this is my online store. This is where I send my customers. Well, this is how I manage it right now, but if you have one of these, you can share the link with your customers and they can just click on it and go to your store and buy stuff. So this is a DBWS. Our 101 training on Wednesdays, we went over DBWS. That's this, you know, this gets a little bit more technical. And if you're not a part of that demonstrator training on Wednesdays, pop me an email. I'll give you the link. You have to answer 2 questions to be admitted to the training group, and we'll get you in there. So just know that there's good stuff in there. Very good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Did anybody have any other questions? I'm not seeing anything on the Facebook. On the Facebook. That's what my mom calls it, the Facebook, and I always laugh at her. Is there a place to get the host code? Yes, that's a great question. If you go over into the files in our Facebook group, you're going to find information about the host code. Also, you guys, at the very top of the screen, when you go to our Facebook team page, you're going to find a document, and I'm going to go there now. So here's our team Facebook page, okay? Again, you type in A Stamp Above Creative Group in the search blank to get there. And this is the document I'm talking about. And it's like, well, that doesn't look like much. But when you click on this See More right here, that's where all the magic happens. Now, this is an entire document. It talks about all the things that go on in this group. And down here is video training. All of these are short little videos. Some of them are only like 5 minutes long. Some are 10 minutes long.
Do you have a video telling the person how to assign a host code to an order? Marcia
Yes.
is wanting to know that.
Yes, yes, I do have a video telling you how to do this whole host code thing. And if you go, like I said, if you go down here to these training videos, you're going to look for the one that talks about host code. Where is it? Right here, host code. Okay. You're going to click on that. That's going to take you right over to a YouTube video. And, well, there's an advertisement at first. This is not me for anybody. Oh, well, that might be. Okay, skip the ad. It was some diet thing going like this on the stomach.
Just doing that. Maybe that was me.
Okay. And here's the video. It'll tell you all about how to get a host code, why you need a host code, what you use a host code for. Okay, we're going to go back to that Facebook page now. Here is a host code document. You can print this out. I'll pull it up here maybe. Let's see if it'll work. Click on it again. And now you save it to your computer. This is how mine works anyways. And I need to open it up. So I'm just going to open it. Show it to you briefly here, maybe. Here we go. What are they? How do you create one? How can you take advantage? So you've got a video and written instructions here, okay, for the host code. And I think that answers that question. So yeah, there's training on it. Okay, so Denise says, my friend uses my host code and I do not have a DBWS.
I
Yay.
saw that, so yay.
Yep, good deal.
And then Linda wants to know if the host codes are automatically changed periodically, or
Okay.
do we manually change them and when?
That's a good question, Linda. I'm gonna go show you my host code right now. Okay, so I always have 1 or 2 open. Once you have created a workshop, assigned a host code, you're gonna go to modify existing order under ordering. And it's working. Hang on.
Oh, we're probably all streaming too much.
It's okay.
I got out of my
It's fine.
I'll let you go.
Okay, so we're waiting just a little bit. Okay, you guys, so yesterday, how many moose did we see? 21. 21 mooses. Can you believe that? We saw moose, antelope, deer, those little, what are those little prairie dogs?
Prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs.
Elk.
Elk.
Lots of elk.
And native to Wyoming, a peacock. We really did see a peacock. Okay, so here's our screen open right now. I have 2 workshops open. I have 2 host codes right here. And I just created this one yesterday. These will stick around for 30 days, meaning you can keep one open for 30 days. And it's actually more than that, but it's sketchy on how much more. I believe it's 30 business days, not 100% on that. I know that somebody at Stampin' Up told me that they actually go through them like maybe on the 3rd Sunday of the month and delete the ones that are still there that have been there for over the 30 business days. Yeah, somebody told me that and told me, no, I'm not want to share that around a lot. So, and this is a benefit of being on the team. I do, however, know that Stampin' Up is very serious about cleaning those out. They do go through and clean them out. So if you have one open for 2 months, it's going to get erased and it'll be gone. Dina lost a whole bunch. How much did you lose?
$500.
Dina lost $500 in rewards credit because she forgot to close out a workshop with an old host code. So just know that it's painful and it happens. But here are my 2 host codes that I have open. This is the one that is the oldest, and I will be closing that out when the new catalog goes live because it's got Stampin' Rewards from everybody that uses the host code to order with me. Did that answer all the question? I think it did. Hang on, I gotta go look. So. Shelly says, thank you for taking time during your coronacation for this. You're very welcome, Shelly. Okay, yeah, Linda, mooses. And I know that's not correct, but it's funny, right? Okay, Marcia says she wants to see a moose. 21, Marcia, it was crazy stuff, 21 moose. We had so much fun, and the sheriff was a great tour guide. Barb's husband is the sheriff, if you didn't know that. All right. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right one. There's supposed to be 30 comments here. What did I miss? Oh, it's not letting all my comments come up. I hope I have.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
I was going through, I didn't see any other
Okay.
questions.
Okay, I think then we're good to go. All right. And I don't know when we'll be home. Dina has authorization to be gone for 2 weeks. Woohoo! Who knows what's going to happen here? Okay, you guys, as always, if you have any other questions, there's going to be a new graphic popping up shortly in our team page. If your question can wait until next Tuesday, put it there. If it can't, you can feel free to contact me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Dina and I and Barb have taken off the last few days and we are now putting our nose to the grindstone and getting to work. So don't be afraid to contact me. I'm working. All right, have a great Tuesday, a great rest of your week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye. And I always have a hard time ending this stream. I'm a little confused about it.
I think all you gotta do is just cut the Zoom off and it'll be done.
Yeah. Okay. All right, now I'm really leaving. Bye.